All right, hello and welcome back to another dinosaur live stream, the best channel to find live dino content and regular episodes, but definitely live ranked content. Again, tonight is going to be Explorer. For the most part, it's going to stick with that format, as I hope to eventually continue on into playing at my local game store in paper. Certainly have pretty much every dino in paper, everything I could possibly need for the deck, so looking forward to sleeving it up eventually, maybe in a month or two, something like that, and hopefully maybe recording some of the games for you guys to watch as well. But yes, tonight is Legendary Draw Naya Dino. Perhaps you guys saw that no-com episode. Actually, I think a couple of them, but at least the one there. Focused on legendary cards and, yeah, just drawing a bunch of stuff with them. Domri, well, doesn't draw things, but mainly it is the Great Henge. Fantastic potential there. Keruga, the Macrosage. Now I had switched Keruga, I switched Keruga in for the Immortal Sun, which was unfortunately turning off. Oh, excuse me, drinking the sparkling water again. But the Immortal Sun was turning off Vivien Reed here and Domri, Anarch of Bolas a couple times too many. It's a little bit too awkward for me, so I think Keruga is absolutely a fantastic switch for the Immortal Sun. It's a dinosaur. Pretty great potential to try quite a few things. Absolutely. There's a lot that is at 3 or more for Keruga to get some good card draw there. Otherwise, everything's pretty similar. I am loving the Vivien Reed. It's nice having something starting off with to get rid of a pesky artifact enchantment or a creature with flying, destroying it with Vivien's -3 there, and then at the very least, basically, her +1 is just drawing an extra card anyways, which is quite fantastic. Lovely versatility. Her ultimate, I mean, hopefully we can get to that, but if we get to 8 loyalty on Vivien, we've probably already won. I mean, it would be fantastic to have an emblem and get all our creatures +2/+2, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. I've never personally got it myself. I haven't played a whole lot with Vivien Reed, but I do love the extra versatility of her. And at the very least, absolutely, card draw, card advantage. It's a good thing. Being able to choose a creature or a land is quite fantastic. A lot of the time with these planeswalkers, it's just a creature. So I do like pretty much a guaranteed hit, I would imagine. Almost, yeah. Yeah, I would say pretty much a guaranteed hit. Probably like 95, I don't know, even higher % of the time that you're going to at least grab something. Still continuing with Yidaro, Wandering Monster. He's always fantastic. I'm loving it even more than Galta. I know, Shedding the Tears. Actually, I should check if my emotes are turned on right now. Hold on a sec. Not showing up. Huh. That is interesting. Oh, there we go. But the Crying Dino doesn't see him. Seems like I removed the hotkey for the Crying Dino. Huh. Oh, well. That's alright. I'll have to tweak it later. That's for another time. But at least we got the excited one, the proud one. And I think the knocked out one. So we got something. Yeah. Lots of fantastic creatures, lots of interaction. Definitely still feels like it's enough with Primal Might and Domri to fight. Then if we need to, of course, we got still the fantastic Sweeper, Anger of the Gods, Rampaging, shut that life gain down. A couple Carnage Tyrant in the sideboard just to help against control-based matchups, and lovely Soul Guide Lantern if we do face something graveyard related, but that is just haven't faced it in a long time. Rakdos, I guess, sometimes can focus on the graveyard, but really there hasn't been a whole lot of graveyard things running around in Explorer quite yet. I definitely would expect it in the future, so it's always going to be on my mind. Maybe just keeping Soul Guide Lantern in. But without further ado, let's jump into the first match of the night. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening, good morning, whenever it is you are watching. I know all over the world, at least a few people tune in. Oh, I still have some coffee in my cup. My goodness. I could have sworn I finished it all. Huh? Happy. Ooh, a diamond. Ooh, that's, yikes. Well, we're playing first. That is not a hand we want to keep. Definitely when we're going first. Okay, well, that's definitely better. Certainly, I'll send the Great Henge to the bottom, unfortunately. But, yeah, that first hand, that was rough. This one's still not super good. Oh, a lot of mulligans from them. I think they might have some shenanigans up their sleeve. That's my bet. At least the Thinking Dino still works. I don't know. It's hard to choose which emote is my favorite. Probably the Thinking Dino. Oh, let's see. They sent quite a few cards to the bottom, but I'm thinking it's some Thoughtseize. Well, I wish I had the Crying Dino on a hotkey, because this would be the perfect time for that. Might as well go Stomping Ground. Certainly losing that 2 life could be rough later on, and it's not like as well. Okay, good. Excuse me. We got a replacement Ranging Raptors. Fantastic stuff. It's going to be pretty good if they want to use damage-based removal, but they see Ripjaw Raptor, so I think they'll save something here. Oh, phew. Definitely, I think if they had seen that Regisaur Alpha, that's what they would have discarded with Thoughtseize, for sure. It looks pretty good. They're already down to 14. They took a little bit of damage there with the Blood Crypts. As long as Regisaur Alpha survives, we can drop him next turn. That should work out quite nicely. So I hope they don't have another Thoughtseize. I thought Fatal Push was coming at some point. Definitely. Ooh, alright. And we got a 6th land, so we get to go Kaheera after Regisaur Alpha, which I think that should help big time. Yeah, definitely. This feels pretty rough for him. Oh, the double Oni Cult Anvil. Huh. Yeah, they gotta do something pretty desperate. Maybe another Fatal Push. Oh, and a Domri to boot. Okay. I'm just gonna go Kaheera. Hope they can't take her out, and cross our fingers. It's gotta be pretty debilitating. Probably wants to block Ranging Raptors because so much damage would go through with the dinosaur token that has trample, which is quite fantastic if... Okay, I thought that might happen. So they didn't want to give us that extra land, but we're still looking quite good. This Domri and Arcabolus in her hand should, I would imagine, lock things up quite nicely. I wouldn't see him getting out of a Domri, buffing everything that's out for sure. It's got to do the trick. Ooh, yeah, they're not surviving through this.
I'm alright. When I'm finished here, there'll be nothing left but dust.
Ouch, that is painful. Turn down my headset sound. I was playing League of Legends just before this. I actually recorded it. It was a very fantastic game. So definitely you guys want to check that out when you get the chance. But we took a lovely game from them. Absolutely. Which is very, very nice. Always nice. Taking game 1. But we know what we want to do. Anger of the Gods. They have a lot of little creatures. Rampaging Ferocidon. I don't think I really need to do Soul Guide Lantern. Again, they don't do a whole lot graveyard related. Mostly it revolves around sacrificing stuff with Oni Cult Anvil and yeah. So just focus on the anger, rampaging to keep all the little creatures clear. Primal Might could be nice, definitely, but Anger of the Gods is gonna do a lot better work, taking out multiple things where Primal Might would only take out one thing. Vivien Reed could be nice. Destroy target artifact, taking out Witch's Oven. Something like that. Whatever it's called. You guys probably have faced it before. Yeah, I think it's Witch's Oven. Probably don't need Shifting Ceratops too much, but the trample on Shifting Ceratops is always a lovely, absolutely lovely thing. Let's see. I think we just drop Yidaro. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to drop Yidaro. I kind of wanted to keep him just because the trample, a big, massive trampley body, is always a very lovely thing to have against this kind of deck. But I've got Rampaging Ferocidon, which should hopefully chip away quite nicely. I don't want to keep this. That is good. I like it. Turn one. Okay, a Witch's Oven, as I suspected. Definitely will be going Thunderherd Migration next turn. I was a little worried. I didn't have any dinos at the time. This is good. Yeah. Got lots of options next turn. We'll see if we draw anything that could change up our plan. If we draw another Thunderherd Migration, we could go Domri Anarchabolus for 3. Use his ability to give us some mana, or I was thinking maybe take out some creatures. Well, Shelter Thicket it is. Get that Rampaging down and hope that they don't have a Fatal Push for Rampaging. Okay, it's good. Seems like they may not. They might do it this turn, unfortunately, but... Oh, triple Oni Cult Anvil. Interesting. I thought they might sacrifice that. Excuse me, Witch's Oven. So definitely, it was absolutely the right play to get Rampaging down. And the Fatal Push. That's all good. It's going to be pretty rough coming up here, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll just get the Stomping Ground. Anger of the Gods, I do have 2, so if they wanted to sacrifice and do their thing, I mean, that's quite alright. Maybe they feel safe seeing that Anchor of the Gods pop off and figuring me, hey, Draco, how's it going? Pretty good. We had a fantastic first game against Dazaran. Oh, nuts. Man, I really wish I had the Crying Dino. That is unfortunate. Well, that was pretty good game 1. We'll see if we can continue this nice trend here. At least they don't have the Cauldron Familiar. But Thoughtseize always is a headache, to say the least. Right, well, it's gotta be Stomping Ground. Get Kaheera down. A body, at the very least. Hopefully it survives a little bit. They don't have another Fatal Push. Oh, they do. I jinx myself. Nuts. Oh, that's yikes. This is make something happen eventually. But that's a lot of tokens. Gonna need an Anger of the Gods sometime soon. Certainly I'm not going Domri. It would just die to those tokens, unfortunately. Yeah. Cross your fingers for that Anger of the Gods, and yeah, this that's gonna do it. We have basically one turn to get them, possibly. We might just be dead due to Mayhem Devil there. 4. Yeah, no, we're dead. Nah, it's all good. Had a good game one, but it was pretty rough. I kind of like Carnage Tyrant now that I think about it. Yeah. I'll switch Carnage Tyrant for 2 Shifting there. Unfortunately, they did see us. They know they have to watch out for Anger of the Gods. Rampaging Ferocidon would be pretty good if it sticks around. Hopefully they don't go. Okay, yep, keep that. We got a Thunderherd Migration. We got Domri plus Anger of the Gods. That's quite fantastic. Should be good. Okay, not too bad. I was worried they'd go Thoughtseize and rip possibly Thunderherd Migration from our hand. Yeah, good old shelter ticket. Get the Domri and keep the possibility of Carnage Tyrant next turn alive with the mana from Domri there is going to be lovely, lovely thing. I think he should probably be safe. I don't see him being able to kill Domri. I'm gonna cross my fingers. I think they probably will throw everything they can at Domri. Interesting. Oh, phew. I was worried that we'd be losing the Carnage Tyrant there due to a Thoughtseize.
I've lived with animals my entire life.
But this guy, oh, this is going to provide the headache I've been looking for. Ripjaw Raptor next turn to maybe fight something, although they have a lot of things that can sacrifice in response. So it's probably kind of a waste to try and use Domri's ability to fight. Oh, Anger of the Gods is gonna crush him coming up here. Yeah, make a bunch of little creatures. I'm okay with that. Fabled Passage also gonna be rough. Will they have enough to take out Domri? It's hard to say, but at least he got us that Carnage Tyrant down. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Definitely take out the Mayhem Devil. Force them to sacrifice it to the Witch's Oven, I would imagine. Which will target it and kill Domri, but I'm okay with that. Yes, definitely. I saw that thumbnail. I didn't watch the video, but yeah, Legacy Dinos. I think it was kind of focused on Carnage Tyrant, I believe. Maybe not a whole lot of dinos. I didn't actually look at the list, but yeah, it was pretty sweet. I certainly wouldn't expect any dinos in Legacy, but yeah, I think it was being focused on Carnage Tyrant. I mean, that's absolutely going to be a massive headache in any format. Seems to be pretty fantastic here, definitely with the vigilance that Kaheera gives Carnage Tyrant. It's a good time. Gonna have to do something pretty quick. Okay, no, that makes sense, definitely. Oh, I'm being very aggressive. Got to be as aggressive as possible, probably. Just to have any chance. I just have to cross my fingers they don't get a Mayhem Devil down. Hopefully no fatal push for Ripjaw Raptor there. But it's going to be something pretty drastic, I would think. I jinx myself. Oh, 4 Carnage. Yeah, and definitely I can see the 4 Shifting Ceratops. Yeah, absolutely. This could be rough. Hopefully we see a Shifting Ceratops, Regisaur Alpha. This is going to be close. I think they're doing the math at the moment here. Ooh. Hopefully that does it. Yes, I would think it would be pretty good against Murktide for sure. Okay, sacking a bunch of stuff. We'll see. This is going to be it, I think. Either we die this turn or they die next turn. Now that I think about it, Primal Might would be pretty fantastic. But yeah, that would be a pain against Murktide there. I don't know if it's quite enough. I don't feel it's quite enough. Oh, okay. Bam. Woo! Oh, boy. 1. Draco, I am happy you joined me for this match, because Carnage Tyrant saved the day. My goodness. My goodness. Hey, nice. Yeah. Now that's a way to start off a night in a stream. Definitely. Let's look at that battlefield, though. Yeah, 1. I thought it would be close. But man, Carnage Tyrant pulling through. It was pretty sweet. Kaheera there, if we go back, she at least gave Carnage Tyrant Vigilance for 1 turn, so I wasn't left completely open, which was pretty nice. Alright. Lovely, lovely start to the night. Hopefully that trend continues, but yeah. Maybe I should just add in more Carnage Tyrant. I mean, it was being used in Legacy, so yeah, definitely Shifting Ceratops. Yeah, I could see slapping in the full playset of Carnage Tyrant. Devilman. Ooh, maybe it's Rakdos or something. Ooh, yeah, I can keep that again. That Keruga, it would have been the Immortal Sun, but now due to that, I have a dinosaur to use with Thunderherd Migration. So that was actually something I was also thinking of. So pretty fantastic. Otherwise, there's a pretty good chance I wouldn't have been able to go Thunderherd Migration on turn 2. Ah, that's just more black stuff. Hopefully it's not Thunderherd Migration. Well, it's probably Keruga or Thunderherd, I would think. Yes, okay. Oh, hey, we got a Marauding Raptor. Cross the fingers there's no fatal push, but well, it's probably coming down. Oh, Demir. always seem to jinx myself. But at the very least, you know, we can do something for 3 with Kaheera. Always at least guaranteed for that. And then possibly playing her next turn. Might go for Ripjaw if I get another land. Maybe open up the potential to get the Great Henge down. Ooh, another Marauding. Huh. Hey, Blue Bear, how's it going? How's it going? I think it's been working quite nicely. Pretty much the only human that I would use was Otepec Hunt Master, and I've still felt quite comfortable cutting that, replacing it for Thunderherd Migration there. So yeah, it's been lovely having something guaranteed to do on turn 3, turn 4. Use up that mana. But Blueberry was a very fantastic first match. It went down. I went down to 1 life, so definitely you'll have to check that out if you didn't catch the end of the first match there. It was lovely, lovely back and forth. But yeah, Kaheera's been pretty good. I don't think it's going to last too long in this matchup. I'd be happy even if it just lasted a turn. I thought that was happening at some point. Take out Kaito if we can. We cannot. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Earthling, how's it going?
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
It's not going so well this matchup, unfortunately, but had a fantastic start against a very rough deck. Usually very rough for me. Right. I think we just try for Ripjaw. Yeah? Drown in the lock? No drown in the lock. But maybe still dead. Okay, just the memory deluge. So if we get another land next turn, we could potentially go the Great Henge. We'll see how much mana they have untapped. It might not really be safe to do so, but I would love to get the Great Henge down at least once tonight.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Yes, yes, definitely. It does. Oh, but they're seeing... hopefully we don't lose the Great Henge. Oh, okay, Vivien Reed. Very interesting. That wouldn't really have been my choice. But yes, absolutely. This full art Kaito Shizuki. Oh, we got it. We got it. Cross the fingers, cross the fingers. No counters. Oh, hey, alrighty. There we go. Can't use that mana, but just gaining some life. Always fantastic. I was very worried. Oh yes, I always think it's going to come back around in my favor. Always try to stay positive. Might as well. It doesn't really do anything getting upset at the very least, but as long as you know evaluate your mistakes in anything, whether you're playing a game or whatnot. Well, we saw it for a turn, but I think Anger of the Gods could be pretty fantastic against this deck. We'll try for Marauding. Yeah, maybe. Keruga. Yeah, a little bit like that original Force of Will, definitely. Pretty much I just played Keruga to get something with big power down to maybe, hopefully, play the Great Henge again. And hope they don't do anything to it, but lots of flying, lots of, well, unblocking with the ninjas. Yeah.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
It is definitely different artwork. I'll throw that up. Get a bigger version of it for you guys. Ooh, Shifting Ceratops. That's going to be good. A kind of new deck list, Blue Bear. A little bit. Gonna try for the Great Henge again. Phew. Alright. Shifting Ceratops, you can't counter that. Oh, another shifting. I like it. Might be able to kill us next turn if they can flash in another Brazen Borrower for sure. So I'll try and do as much damage as possible. Hopefully bring them low enough. Yeah, that's going to do it, unfortunately. Nuts. I didn't have one green left to give Shifting Ceratops reach. That would have been good, but yeah, against a deck like this, well, Carnage Tyrant as well, certainly. Kind of like taking out Vivien Reed. Primal Might is... no. If I do bring in Anger of the Gods, the thing to deal with creatures, oftentimes I do switch it for Primal Might, the single target thing that deals with creatures, just because, well, that's usually going to provide more value than Primal Might does there. But yeah, it's a somewhat new deck list, still doing fantastic stuff. And our favorite, Anger of the Gods, of course. Lovely to see that in there. Gotta cut a little bit more, though. Yeah, Vivien Reed. Alright. I was thinking maybe Rampaging Ferocidon, but yeah, if we can land a good Anger of the Gods, take out a bunch of stuff, I think that should work out. Yes, very nice indeed. Ooh, want something a little bit faster. It's not too bad. We got 3 lands, eventually playing Ranging Raptors. I'm going to risk it. It could be a lot worse than that for sure. It's always nice seeing Sheltered Thicket for our turn 1 play since I don't... excuse me. Since I don't really play anything on turn 1. Okay, so a bunch of stuff. 2 Ranging Raptors. Hopefully those guys stick around. I think we'll be seeing a Thoughtseize here. No Thoughtseize, huh? I thought a Thoughtseize. Oh, Draco, it was pretty good. It was definitely a big change. I do love doing those mega streams, definitely, for many, multiple hours. Hoping to do them again at some point, but it was a pretty good difference. Pretty big difference for sure. Yeah, let's get that shifting down. Hope it survives. It can't counter it, which is... I can Ether Gust it. I'm going to decline it. I know Shifting Ceratops is quite lovely, but I really want to get to 5 mana at least for Regisaur Alpha there. Yeah, it was a pretty big difference. Hopefully we see an Anger of the Gods at some point. Marauding, stick around, good buddy. Maybe. Alright. Nuts. That's alright though. Still apply some good pressure with Ranging Raptors there. We have the other one to block that Thieves Guild Enforcer, which is going to be pretty good. Certainly I'm going to take advantage of that opportunity. I don't mind losing Ranging Raptors if it means I get to another land. Plus, I mean, stop myself from taking 4 damage, which that was pretty good. That's a good trade, absolutely. Might even get to 6. Fatal... Oh yeah, it's just been lots of killing and answers this game. Oh. No, don't need it. Hopefully. Alright. Kaheera, next turn, that'd be pretty good. Got plenty of lands. I like to see that. Yeah, let's try for Kaheera. Ooh, Heartless Act. How heartless. Still pretty good buffing that token. Possibly getting Yidaro next turn. I would like that. Yeah, I could possibly see that. It is certainly a lot of killing. But I think it's probably pretty common seeing Heartless Act and Fatal Push. Oh, yeah, let's go with another Regisaur. Bam. Oh, phew. Hasty, that's where it's at. We got her done. And I don't think they saw the potential of Anger of the Gods, now that I think about it. Let's go back. Take a look-see. No, so they might not have seen this anger go into the graveyard. We might still have the element of surprise on our side. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully they didn't, but they probably did. Alright. But yeah, going back to killing X creatures quest, definitely could be. Or that's just, they go to this deck whenever they do get that quest, just because it's very painful stuff. Yes, it is fantastic, Blue Bear, that point of Yidaro. I mean, likely we always have another copy coming up since we got the full playset here, and then cycling it, of course. Hopefully we get to see that at least once tonight. This guy come down technically with Flash for 1 in a red, draw a card, 8/8, trample haste, can't be countered. It's a good time. Pretty great value there. All right. Oh, let's get him. I would like to stick Carnage Tyrant. I think that would be a pretty good headache. Definitely Shifting Ceratops is. Oh, speaking of Shifting Ceratops, I still think we could keep this. Again, at the very least, if there's nothing else on turn 3. Oh, okay, good. Ranging Raptors. So we got some nice plays. Something for 3, for 4. Lots of lands, definitely. That should do well. Eventually getting to 6. I'm happy I haven't seen a Thoughtseize yet. But nothing too crazy is sitting in the hand. I think they'd probably get rid of Shifting Ceratops. They do go Thoughtseize. That lair. Too bad we didn't have it earlier. But let's try for the Ranging Raptors. See if that draws out something. Definitely it's going to be nice potentially blocking that Thieves Guild Enforcer there, which certainly I'm going to do again. I don't think they would want to attack into the Ranging Raptors if the Thieves Guild Enforcer isn't buffed. Yeah, no, that's good.
Hope you're ready for some more. Now, what do we have here?
Shifting, no. I think we'll go with Ripjaw just due to the fact I don't have 5 to give Shifting Ceratops haste anyways. So, yeah, just attack, do a bit of damage. I think Thieves Guild probably is going to be swinging with Death Touch and buffed. Excuse me. Ooh, nuts. Yeah, should have held back Ranging Raptors there.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Anger of the Gods. That's what I'm looking for. That's not Anger of the Gods. But hopefully the Shifting Ceratops with haste is going to do the trick. Take out Kaito Shizuki there. Shoot. That's not good. And we lost the Anger of the Gods, unfortunately. I lost a couple now that I think about it. Hopefully Ranging sticks around. Able to block the Thieves Guild there. Thunderherd Migration. Interesting. Yes, Blue Bear, this is Explorer. Oh, definitely. I'm happy to see Lair of the Hydra. I think I'll probably be playing that next turn, depending when I draw, but yeah, I could see Lair of the Hydra coming down for my land.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah. And I hope they don't have some sort of removal for Lair of the Hydra whenever I do buff it, but I think that's probably gonna happen. That's a lot of damage though. Ooh. Yikes. I need Anger of the Gods. 100%.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
That's not Anger of the Gods, so we're dead, unfortunately. Well, that's alright. They had fantastic removal, fantastic answers, and just couldn't quite get it done, unfortunately. But we still had that fantastic first match there, going down to 1. Wow. But keep things going. Maybe open up a couple packs tonight if I get enough for 2, but I think I still want to save a bunch of gold, at least 1,500, 2,000, just in case I get surprised by a store. We did have that dinosaur day in the store a couple days ago now. Luckily I had enough to get the full art for Marauding Regisaur, but yeah, don't want to get caught out. I mean, it's Thunderherd, it's nice. I'm gonna keep it. It's not the best thing in the world. Hopefully we draw a dinosaur. That'll pretty much accelerate us quite nicely. At the very least, no. We will be going Thunderherd Migrations at some point. Hopefully it's for turn 2 here. And that's not a dino. Oh, we have plenty of lands. Oh, I think I know what this deck is. Artifact, black artifact ramp. Ha ha ha, no creatures in hand, buddy. Well, I'm not going to reveal that I just drew a creature, since it doesn't really make any sense. I can't play anything for 1 anyways, so. Yes, oh, it's too bad. Blue Bear, I should have mentioned it to you when I saw it. They had a couple different full arts for various dinos. It was pretty sweet, but yeah, this is chromatic black, torment of hailfire, something like that. Ripjaw. Next turn I would be able, hopefully, to go Kaheera and then make some nice pressure with Ripjaw there, but yeah, they finally had a dino day. I think Ripjaw's dead. Well, it certainly seems like Anger of the Gods might be good against a deck like this. Regisaur Alpha, yes, please. That's what I'm looking for. Hopefully both survive, and then next turn Kaheera for 6, definitely, that would be pretty good. And with that dino day they had in the store, unfortunately I was very sad they didn't have the the game day promo art for Galta. Now one day they'll bring it back. They better. But yes, as I expected, or suspected, it's chromatic black. It's going to be nasty stuff coming up. But we got Kaheera. That's always a good time. No card sleeve, just a couple full art dinos. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, definitely the... probably the Marauding Regisaur full art. That was my favorite. I didn't really need anything, but just whenever I do go back to Jund Dinos and add in Marauding Regisaur there, I figured probably the thing I want to get. Ooh, that is going to be painful. Forsaken Monument there. I'd like a Vivien Reed right about now. That would be lovely taking that out. Oh, Yidaro. That's good. Yeah. I like it. All right, well, we'll just slam them with everything, and Golos would trade with Regisaur, yeah. Palladium with Kaheera there. Oh, interesting. Palladium will tap to sacrifice Terrarion. Maybe. Oh, they forgot, I think, about the fact of Trample. This could work out. The full damage will continue through. Yes. Oh, oh, oh. That's sneaky Trample. Shifting Ceratops, of course, gets sneaky Trample, but that interaction there, so sacrificing after blockers are declared, for the most part, it's going to stop any damage going through, but if that creature has Trample, that full damage continues through because, well, that's just how Trample works. So luckily, they forgot about that fact. Yes, Bluebear, that was quite fantastic. I don't think they're going to make that same mistake again with a creature with Trample and sacrificing after blockers are declared to save themselves taking damage, or they thought they would save themselves taking damage. Phew. But we know what this deck is all about. So it's got Golos, using Golos' ability to exile cards, exile the top 3 cards of their library, and they get all those colors of mana with Cascading Cataracts here. Pay 5, tap it to add 5 mana in any combination of colors. Then Forsaken Monument just allows them to add more mana. The colorless creatures get +2/+2, so they're quite formidable. Yeah. Definitely, I'm leaving Vivien Reed in, her -3 to destroy target artifact. That's going to be pretty big in this matchup. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. I mean, Anger of the Gods possibly could be pretty helpful. Nah, I don't think I need it. Might need to take out somebody big. Certainly Golos with Primal Might here. I could see that coming into play. Shifting Ceratops. Nah. Switch to Shifting with 2 Carnage Tyrant. Nothing really blue related in this deck, so Carnage Tyrant could be a little bit better. Well, they do kind of have some life gain stuff going on. Nah, I'll leave it like that. Yeah, they're probably kicking themselves forgetting about that interaction with Trample there. Something always to keep in mind. You can get some pretty sneaky wins. Ooh. Oh, I'm keeping that. I mean, we got 3 lands. Thunderherd for turn 2. Ranging maybe. Domri. Yidaro. Yeah. Couldn't really ask for much better. Hopefully we don't see a turn 1 Thoughtseize. Okay, good. And Regisaur. Oh, this is shaping up. Valky's gonna rip Regisaur Alpha, I would think. Maybe Ranging. Huh. I would think, I don't know. Yeah, Ranging, okay. Then they'll turn Valky into Ranging Raptors next turn, I guess. Hopefully something for 4 coming up. Still, they haven't seen Anger of the Gods. Oh, Anger of the Gods would be beautiful. That's not Anger of the Gods. Domri would just die, unfortunately. Now let's cycle Yidaro. Pretty good chance we could get to him eventually, but it's either Yidaro or Kaheera. Take out Golos. Actually, I didn't bring in Anger of the Gods now that I think about it. Alrighty. Well, You know what it's time for? Regisaur Alpha. Certainly not attacking into the Golos being a 3-5. Yeah, we got some good options next turn, hopefully. At the very least, they're still not flipping Valky, so we could fight them with Domri, hopefully, maybe take out Karn, but certainly going to try and take out Golos, Tireless Pilgrim there. Ooh, I'm liking the looks of this. Okay, we got some options. Yeah, Domri, fight Golos. Regisaur Alpha goes to 5. Definitely public enemy number 1. Phew. That could have gotten out of hand. Pressure the Karn a little bit. I wouldn't imagine they want to double block with Valky and Palladium. Oh. So maybe they have another copy of Valky in hand. Yeah, I could see that. Didn't really make much sense since the token has trample anyways. They probably should have just let it through. Yeah, it's not looking too good for him at the moment. Well, definitely Kaheera. That makes sense. Can't fight with Domri anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
Man, look at that damage. I gotta say, it's cross the fingers, cross the claws. It's looking somewhat positive at the moment. Unless they can board wipe, which that could be. Ooh, Boogan. That's gonna do it, unfortunately.
Alright. I'll just see myself out there.
That's not something with haste like I was hoping for, but go Ripjaw, we'll go ranging. Hopefully things continue to stick around. Maybe we get somebody with haste at some point. If Ripjaw can stick around, that'd be pretty good. This extinction event. Nuts. I mean, that's a pretty expensive extinction event. Well, we're still ramping. Definitely that's the nice thing of having lots of basics. Something certainly to consider when you have Ranging Raptors, but also Thunderherd Migration. 2 things that are searching for a basic. Yeah. Oh, pretty daring. Well, that's not going to do it, unfortunately. We got very close. But we got done in by that Ugin. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it as is. I was thinking of maybe adding in those other 2 Shifting Ceratops, just because of haste, that sort of thing. It is nice to take out Ugin. Yeah. That's all good. I think we still got a pretty good chance here. We're going first. Hopefully a pretty fast opening hand. Oh, yep, I'm keeping that. Double Marauding Raptor. Crossing the fingers, we get to that all-important 3rd land for hopefully 2nd Marauding on turn 3 plus Ripjaw Raptor to draw 2 cards. Ooh, not quite, not quite. But we got a Marauding down at least. Stick around, no fatal push. Probably Ripjaw? Yeah, I would think Ripjaw. Oh, maybe Carnage Tyrant. Doesn't really matter because I could fight Valky with Primal Might next turn anyways. Alright, yep, definitely. If it's a land. If it wasn't a land, I would fight Valky, but certainly with the 3rd land here. Absolutely. Ripjaw. Probably next turn fight Valky with Ripjaw, I would imagine. Ooh, Carnage Tyrant. if I get a 4th land next turn, hopefully Marauding is still around. Definitely would go Regisaur Alpha. But double Carnage Tyrant is nice. Palladium, I want to take that thing out. I also want to take out Valky. Let's see. Not too much. Unfortunately, I lost game 2 here, but I think we'll still bring it back around. Definitely get a land for the turn. And yeah, I don't like the ramp of Palladium, absolutely. Certainly want to slow him down. Whenever something can tap for 2 mana, even though it is colorless, not a good time. Oh, and we got the land for the turn. My, this is very nice. That doesn't make sense at all. Why wouldn't they block? Well, I guess they didn't want to take as much damage, but still, it drew us cards. And allowed us to play. Okay, well, I think I might have blocked the Marauding there. Hopefully we don't lose everything. Karn is dead. Well, that seems to... probably... Well, let's see. Let's do the math here. Yeah, that's it, I would think. Pretty much. Especially due to the Primal Might. Take him down to... Oh, there we go. You came back at the right time to see the finish. Okay. Phew. I was a little bit worried, but usually, historically, against Artifact Ramp or Black Artifact Ramp, they're looking to get out an Ugin or something nasty like Valky. They don't have so much interaction. They just kind of stick to doing their own thing. Yes, Draco, absolutely. You always have fantastic timing. But yeah, something that doesn't have a whole lot of interaction gives us a very good chance. You don't want to leave dinos alone, that's for sure. Certainly it's nice being able to interact early on with something like Primal Might. Definitely, I think that was fantastic, taking out Palladium there instead of Valky. Slowing him down. Yeah, that was good. All right. What time are we at? Oh, so not even an hour. My goodness. Fantastic night so far. Certainly we'll continue with some more matches here. One last sip of coffee. I'm just looking. About 5 minutes ago, we went up to 8 concurrent viewers for just a second. That's pretty good. Hopefully, sometime soon, I break the all-time concurrent viewers record of 11. I think it's coming. I can feel it. If I was going second on the draw, I might risk this, just because I like seeing land, Marauding, Ranging Raptors, but definitely going first, that is too risky. Oh, wow, that is infinitely better. Yeah. Hopefully it's something that's not black. It's been black for the first 3 matches tonight. Okay, the fantastic, classic Azorius control. Cross our fingers this Marauding sticks around, at least for a turn. That is the dream. Oh, I think we got it. Oh, yep, good. This is a perfect, beautiful line. Sometimes you don't have many lands, but then you get the turn 2 Marauding into turn 3 Marauding with the second land, Ranging Raptors for a single green. You get 2 basics, plus you get a bunch of damage. We're looking good. I haven't played Arc ever, Draco. I've certainly looked into it, and of course it does have dinosaurs in Arc, so that did appeal to me quite nicely. But this is looking pretty nasty for them. And that Narset, though. Shoot. I was hoping to play... Well, no, it's not too bad. Yeah, Domri for 3. And then one of the Marauding to take out Narset. The other one to the face. And then with Narset out of the way, I can use Domri +1 to give another green. And then get the Ripjaw down and then draw 2 cards. I almost didn't catch myself there. That would have been... well, I would have needed the Crying Dino if I went Ripjaw with Narset out. But we'll just pray they don't have a sweeper of some kind next turn. They have to. Sweeper. Settle the wreckage. Oh, a new map coming out. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think I have to look into Arc at some point. I'm thinking about Thunderherd Migration to get... yeah, we'll try for Vivien. See if that draws out some sort of counter spell. This will be pretty telling whether they have something like Settle the Wreckage or... Okay. Oh, still very interesting. See what Vivien gets us here.
Come to me.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Get that land. Yes, Draco. I think that's certainly seems to be the thing. They could have that or Wandering Emperor. We'll see. We'll see what Ripjaw draws out. Yes, okay. So it's either Settle or Wandering Emperor. Or they might have both, so of course Wandering Emperor in that case, since I did think pretty conservatively, that was the way to go.
I've lived with animals my entire life.
But hopefully they don't have... nah, I don't really need to use Thunderherd. Don't want to reveal Yidaro there. Hopefully they use some mana. They don't. Oh, maybe. No, they still might have it. Let's see. Yes, I'd figured it was either Wandering Emperor or Settle the Wreckage. Try and get some more creatures, some more lands. Oh, another Yidaro. I kind of like the looks of this. Yeah. I was thinking of fighting that Samurai token, but we'll see what this draws out. I like it. I like our chances here, for sure. Oh! Oh! Okay, well, perhaps they don't have any Settle the Wreckages at all, but... hosing Azorius Control again. You guys may have seen that Azorius Control matchup I posted, beating them in 2. I didn't even drop a single game. That was fantastic. So, well, hopefully it's a repeat. Yes, Draco, absolutely. I still think it's more right to be conservative in most of the cases, whether you expect a Settle or Wandering Emperor. At least leaving a body or 2 behind, maybe attacking with 2 creatures. But you gotta wonder, you attack with lethal to draw out to Settle the Wreckage. You may not attack with everything. I don't know. They really could have a lot of stuff. It's basically just roll the dice, cross your fingers, and hope for the best. But Carnage Tyrant against Azorius Control, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Ripjaw. It was pretty fantastic. Keruga. I think I'll cut Keruga. And Primal Might. Could see cutting all the Primal Might, now that I think about it. You know what, I'm going to keep the Primal Might in. Sometimes it's pretty nice buffing something. The one creature that is just causing a headache that is stopping us from swinging for lethal. One of the Samurai tokens, or likely a flying shark if they get Shark Typhoon. Let's see. Yes, yeah, Blue Bear. Blue Bear was a lovely feeling for sure. I would like it a little faster. You know what? We got Yidaro. We can cycle him away on turn 2 at the very least. Either go Ranging Raptors or Kaheera, turn 3. Oh, whoa, hey, what do we got going on here? We're seeing black. I could have sworn that was Azorius Control. I don't know about you guys. Oh, no. Caught myself. I thought one of those Rockfall Veils was a Rootbound Craig, so I may not have had 2 untapped. But this is Esper Control, so white, black, and blue. Oh, boy. Well, we're going to try for the Marauding Raptor. I don't have high hopes for this guy. I know he's dead. Yep. No. Heartless of him. But yes, Esper Control, so just adding... I mean, black is... They're going to have access to even more nasty and painful things, unfortunately. We'll try for ranging. It's not very threatening. I don't see them really wanting to answer it, I would imagine. They'd probably want to save removal for something more impactful. Oh, okay. Back-to-back Heartless Act. Definitely, I'm quite alright if they want to use a Heartless Act on Ranging Raptors. That's pretty exciting, to say the least. Well, we'll cycle Yidaro. Hopefully that gets us a 4th land. That's not a 4th land. Yeah. Maybe we just keep seeing Yidaros and eventually get to that fantastic guy. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to try for Ripjaw, just again, because I don't have 5 mana. Definitely if I had 5 mana, I'd probably go with the Shifting. Okay, good. And, I mean, they're down 1 more Heartless Act, which is nuts. We've already seen 3. I would not have expected that. Ooh, a Domri. They have lots of mana up, so they're probably doing something to someone. Anyone. Whoever we play. I'm going to try for it, though. Oh, that's to be expected. Oof, the 5th land. Good stuff. Alright. Eat up that counter spell. Something? Heartless Actron, yeah. Oh, hey, it landed. I did not expect that. They paused for quite some time. They might have something to deal with this token, but you'd imagine they'd run out eventually of stuff. They missed their window. That was not smart. Oh, never mind. Exile target tap creature. Okay. I thought it was exile target creature. Poison. Okay. Well, they're getting pretty low on cards. We definitely have a lot of good stuff. Ooh, 6. Yep. You know what I want to do? Carnage Tyrant. Bam. Slam that good guy. And hope they don't have a Wrath. That would suck. But if they do have a Wrath, I would think Carnage Tyrant would draw that out quite nicely. They may save or hold back enough for... Well, they don't. I was thinking they'd hold back enough for all of the Storm Giants there, since that's 7/7, so it can trade quite nicely with the Carnage Tyrant.
Remember your training.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Draco, I'll keep that in mind for sure. Let's see. You know what, let's go... Oh, we have 6. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kaheera, actually. Give that Carnage Tyrant vigilance and just be an absolute menace. Take out the Wandering Emperor there.
See you later.
Probably could have just slapped him in the face, but I like taking out the Wandering Emperor. I mean, stuff has vigilance, so hopefully nothing gets tapped, but she certainly could have done her... Well, no. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I should have just hit him in the face, yeah. Now that I think about it. Well, I don't have a Wrath. It certainly seems to be the case. Not too worried about Soren here.
Blood for knowledge.
More lands? Not bad. It certainly seems like they don't need the lands. What do they got up their sleeve? Ooh, Domri. Alright, okay, let's see. Domri for 3. Be left with 3, user 4. That's a toughie. Actually, I like the Shifting Ceratops. Haste, and hopefully they don't kill it. They do kill it. Seems like they might kill it. Yeah. Alright, then I think they're holding up mana for that Hall of the Storm Giant, so I'm just going to attack with the Shifting Ceratops. See if they pop that Hall of the Storm Giants, forgetting how protection from blue works. Oh, okay, another Wandering Emperor. I didn't really want to attack with the Carnage Tyrant, just due to the fact they had enough for Hall of the Storm Giants, which I was pretty sure they would use to trade with Carnage Tyrant there. Hey, good stuff. Definitely have plenty of nice things in here. Okay. Well, they have nothing. Well, I mean, they have something. But it is pretty nice seeing them only have one thing, and then we got a lot of goodies here.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
They don't have a board wipe, it seems. Oh. Okay. I think I'll just take out that vampire next turn with Domri. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah. Try for Domri. Hopefully it's not a counter spell. Alright, good stuff.
You got it.
Hopefully this works. Gain a bit of life, unfortunately, but good old Ripjaw. I think I do have to, unfortunately, pressure him with Carnage Tyrant. Force him to use Hall of the Storm Giants there. Actually, I'll try for... yeah. Actually, oh no, they're going to make a token with Castle Ardenvale. Combine it with this vampire guy. Oh, interesting. That does not make sense. Huh. Well, I guess they didn't want to take lots of damage, but I certainly would have made that small token with Castle Ardenvale, because Carnage Tyrant was temporarily at 3, so the 1 from the token plus that flying guy.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Ooh, this could get bad. Down to 8. Yeah, they probably didn't see it. So it certainly seems like it would have made more sense. But it's definitely nice taking out something like Hall of the Storm Giant.
My ways are not for the weak.
Regisaur Alpha, that's going to be good. Thinking of playing Shelter Ticket, land for the turn, but I think we have enough. Oh, another Regisaur. I do like that. Yes, indeed. Gonna try for taking out the Wandering Emperor and Soren. Oh, that's sad. It's a sad day. I don't think we're coming back from this. So, well, at the very least, Draco, I mean, we confirmed they do have Settle the Wreckage. Now we know. I mean, it's pretty much a given, I would imagine. When facing a deck like this, there's probably always that possibility. Big token.
This fight.
Oh, Void Rend, that's going to... Yep. Not a whole lot to do against that. Very fantastic stuff from them, for sure. Maybe could have brought in the Anger of the Gods and that Primal Might just to get rid of those pesky vampires. The life gain and the flying. It's a bit of a headache sometimes, but just have to go fast. We're on the play, which is always nice. But they had lots of removal, so we'll see. Pretty much roll the dice, just with such a difficult matchup here for Dinos. Much better. That first hand there just had a land plus Marauding Raptor. Was certainly felt like it was too risky. Yeah. Oh, life is going good. Life is going good. I cleaned the kitchen just before I started the stream here tonight, so all was good. Have to get groceries tomorrow though, but yeah, it's going good overall. I think I'll actually reveal the Regisaur Alpha. I want them to not know I have Shifting Ceratops, which I think is pretty much one of the best things against this deck. Yes, it is good. Have to clean the living room, but with a 2-year-old, you can imagine things don't stay clean long. Certainly the living room where she spends most of her time. She does like to go outside though. Hopefully Shifting sticks around for a turn, for a swing. If I get a 5th land next turn, I'll probably swing with both Shifting Ceratopses. Ceratopsi. Maybe take something out with Primal Might. Something bad's happening, I think, for 3. Something is happening. Maybe they have a Void Rend, which is part blue colored, so they're scratching their head why they can't use it to destroy. Oh, we got it. We got the 5th. Okay, let's go Shifting. Seems like Shifting was a pretty good headache against them. They maybe weren't or aren't able to take it out. So it certainly seems and feels pretty safe being able to go with the second one here. I think there could be a pretty good chance we get hits off with both. Okay, that's also to be expected. March for Otherworldly Light is very fantastic. Fingers crossed, yes. 8 years old, yeah, still makes a mess in the living room. Well, sometimes I also make a mess, but it's looking pretty good. Narset, I mean, Fatal Push, don't have to worry about that. They haven't had a permanent leave the battlefield, so currently they can't take out Shifting Ceratops. Yes. Fingers crossed. Ooh, yeah, Shelter Thicket. Yeah, I think we go Regisaur Alpha. I don't think they can do a whole lot with that. Kind of interested in possibly taking out Narset there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take that opportunity. They might fail to push the token. I wouldn't be too upset about. Okay. One less fatal push. They have to board wipe here. Just because I got to Primal Might. So cross the fingers and the claws they don't. Well, the Wandering Emperor. Play the Wandering Emperor, take out Shifting Ceratops. Dead. We got him.
Run away.
Yes. Alright guys, you are watching the beautiful, lovely potential, fantasticness of Primal Might to win the game. Yes, indeed. Bam. 1, 2, 3. They only have one black or one white. Hopefully it's not a March for Otherworldly Light. No March of Otherworldly Light. Yes. Oh, holy cow. That is the win of wins. That's Primal Might is fantastic. Lovely, lovely stuff there. Man, we've had some really good matches against Control, which is usually pretty hard for dinosaurs, being focused on creatures so much, but we squeaked it by. Luckily, I think the Shifting Ceratops certainly helped quite a bit. Yes, Blue Bear, that was absolutely fantastic win there. And I won because of Primal Might. Yes, clapping. Good stuff, good stuff. Wow, all right. Sometimes I think about cutting this card, but then you get situations like that where it was able to buff Regisaur Alpha enough. 7/7, easy peasy, Blue Bear, you saw it. But you will notice I didn't dump absolutely everything in. I didn't want to go overboard, just in case they have a spell that wants me to maybe pay an extra mana, or an extra little bit of mana. I wanted to have a little bit left up, just in case they had something like that, but no. They didn't have any blue up, so that probably wasn't going to happen. But yes, what time are we sitting at? 1:23? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight on a very fantastic high note. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. I think it was only lost one, maybe lost two tonight, but it was bringing the pain to a lot of Control decks, which is always a good night. Hopefully we face some aggro and whatnot, but it was a good time. Blue Bear, Earthling, Draco, old music, everybody else watching right now or later on. Fantastic chatting with you. So hopefully, yeah, you have a good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yes, as always, thanks for watching, Blue Bear. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my new dinosaur live stream thumbnail. Might tweak it a little bit here and there, but I'm quite proud of how it's turned out so far. Yes, good luck to you as well. Remember, there's always room for improvement, but it's always nice seeing us bring the pain to Control decks. Yes, it was an awesome stream as well. All right, have a good night.